The world's greatest adventure begins with a single breath. Imagine waking up not to an alarm clock, but to the symphony of the wild. That was my morning. The air, thick and humid, pulsed with a rhythm that felt ancient and alive. I was in the Amazon rainforest, the lungs of our planet. From high above, it looks like an endless, unbroken sea of green, a mysterious, sprawling kingdom teeming with secrets. But down here on the ground, it's a different story. It's a world of vibrant color, constant sound, and raw, untamed energy. This isn't just a place you visit, it's a living, breathing entity that you become a part of. Come on, let's dive in. The sun had just begun to pierce the dense canopy, sending golden spears of light down to the forest floor. The air smelled of damp earth, sweet blossoms, and something else, something wild and primal. Every leaf, every vine, every creature around me was part of an intricate web of survival. This place demands your respect from the moment you arrive. It's a powerful reminder of how small we are, yet also how connected we are to this incredible ecosystem. The Amazon is not just a collection of trees, it is the powerhouse that generates so much of the air we breathe. It's vital. My mission for the day was simple: to immerse myself completely in this incredible environment. Our journey truly began on the water. The Amazon River isn't just a river. It's a massive flowing highway that cuts through the heart of the continent. We climbed into a sturdy wooden boat, its engine sputtering to life, and pushed off from the muddy bank. The water was the color of coffee with cream, heavy with sediment carried from the Andes Mountains thousands of miles away. As we moved, the sheer size of it was astounding. It felt less like a river and more like a moving ocean, with the dense green walls of the jungle rising up on either side like impenetrable fortresses. This is the lifeblood of the rainforest, and we were right in its pulse. The wildlife sightings started almost immediately. A flash of brilliant blue and yellow swooped overhead, a pair of macaws, their calls echoing across the water. They are the sentinels of the sky here. We hugged the shoreline, our guide pointing out things I would have easily missed. A troop of squirrel monkeys chattered and leaped through the branches with incredible agility, their long tails helping them balance. They seemed to be putting on a show just for us, unafraid and curious. Further on, a three-toed sloth hung motionless from a cecropia tree, a perfect master of camouflage and energy conservation. Exploring the Amazon isn't just about what you see, it's also about what you taste. The jungle is a natural supermarket, full of incredible flavors if you know where to look. Our guide, a man born and raised in this forest, led us to a clearing where an acai palm stood tall. He expertly shimmied up the trunk and came back with a large bunch of the deep purple berries. Back at a local village, we watched as they were mashed into a thick, vibrant pulp. Eaten fresh like this, without all the sugar you find back home, the acai had a rich, earthy flavor. Pure, raw energy from the heart of the jungle. It's the ultimate superfood. Lunch was a true Amazonian feast, prepared with ingredients sourced entirely from the surrounding environment. The centerpiece was a magnificent fish called tambaqui, which had been caught from the river that morning. It was seasoned with wild herbs, wrapped in large banana leaves, and slow-cooked over an open fire. The leaves sealed in all the moisture and flavor. With our energy levels restored, it was time to head deeper into the jungle on foot. Following our guide, we stepped off the well-trodden path into the thick undergrowth. The air immediately became cooler and darker under the dense canopy. Our guide moved with a quiet confidence, pointing out things we never would have noticed. The intricate web of a spider, the medicinal properties of a certain leaf, the tracks of a tapir that had passed by hours earlier. He showed us a line of leafcutter ants, each carrying a piece of green leaf many times its own weight. They are the farmers of the jungle floor. The trek was a full sensory immersion. Later we swapped our hiking boots for paddles and explored the flooded forest, or Igapo, by canoe. Gliding silently through the blackwater channels was a magical experience. The trees rose directly out of the water, their roots submerged, creating an otherworldly, submerged world. Our final activity for the afternoon was one for the brave, fishing for piranhas. Using simple wooden poles with a piece of raw meat as bait, we dropped our lines into the water. It didn't take long. The water erupted in a frenzy as soon as the bait hit the surface. Pulling up the line, I came face to face with the legendary fish, its razor-sharp teeth glinting in the sun. Despite their fearsome reputation, they are a vital part of the river's ecosystem. Catching one was a thrilling, hands-on lesson in the Amazon's famous food chain. As the day drew to a close, we climbed back into our boat. We drifted to the middle of the river to watch the sunset. The sky transformed into a breathtaking canvas orange-pink-purple, the colors reflecting perfectly on the vast, calm surface of the water. The jungle, which had been a cacophony of sound all day, began to change its tune. The daytime creatures fell silent, and a new chorus of nocturnal animals began to awaken. The chirps of crickets and the croaks of frogs filled the air, creating a peaceful, hypnotic soundtrack for the end of the day. Sitting in the boat surrounded by the immense beauty and tranquility of the Amazon, I felt a profound sense of awe and gratitude. This environment is both incredibly powerful and shockingly fragile. A single day here is enough to understand why it's called the lungs of the earth. You can feel its life force in the humid air, see it in the endless green, and hear it in the constant symphony of its inhabitants. A journey into the Amazon is truly a journey into the heart of nature itself. It changes you forever.